up and let me hear you roll.
At the end of the first physical challenge, the red team led by Chirag had a cumulative 79 points. Chirag himself was at the top of them all with 26 points. Raja remained second with 21. But Arjun had managed to catch up to Rahul with a stellar performance. Both tied for third at 18.
Welcome back, guys. You all look a lot fresher than this morning. How are you guys feeling?
Very good.
Bit tired.
Tired?
Our team is feeling really good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And the blue team?
Feeling good.
This is the most tired feeling good I've ever heard in my life. From both teams. You guys look exhausted. So how many FIFA players are there again? How many of you got here on FIFA? Shovik and Shantanu. So, which do you prefer? Do you prefer playing football on field or?
Football on field, definitely.
Really?
Yeah.
Over gaming? Shantanu?
On gaming.
On gaming? Okay, so let us talk about your scores now that we've discussed every possible angle of the game. Let's talk about your scores. As you know, the winning team, every person on the winning team gets 2 points. The people that scored goals, Shovik and Arjun, get 1 point for each goal, which means Shovik gets 4 points, Arjun gets 3, rest of you get 2. The 5 of you, unfortunately, get nothing. The blue team, you guys, your cumulative scores on the leaderboard is 69 points. The red team, your cumulative scores, 79 points.
So you're 10 points ahead. The next challenge is not going to be played as a team on the whole, the way you just did, but it's going to be one-on-one. And how this happens, the captains get to decide. So what you're going to do is you're going to tell us who's going to go up first. Step forward.
So Raja, you're going to start. You pick one player, it could be yourself as well, and then Chirag will pick a player who will play up against your player.
Debanjan. Neeraj.
Debanjan versus Neeraj. Chirag, pick your next player.
Arjun.
So Raja.
Arjun versus
Brothers.
Raja. Pick your next player.
Jojo.
Me.
Chirag, pick your next player.
Dave.
Dave.
Rahul.
Rahul going up against Dave.
With?
Shantanu.
Versus Shovik.
Versus Shovik.
Shantanu versus
Shovik. That's what this round was about.
I chose a pro player in that genre against the other pro player in that genre. So that was a dumb decision I made.
For this next game, let me first explain the point system, just so you understand. You're playing one-on-one. You are not going to get, the winning team is not going to get 2 points like they did earlier, with the earlier challenge. Each person that wins, so say Shantanu and Shovik, if Shantanu wins, Shantanu will get 2 points. Shovik will get 0.
You don't get points as an entire team, but your points definitely get added to your team
Cumulative
points.
scores.
So it matters how you perform individually, and it matters how you perform, obviously, as a team, because all the points will be added up at the end.
You guys need to wake up, especially the blue team. The difference between your points right now is exactly
10 points.
10 points. Right? You guys have to win this. Which means in order for you guys not to go into the elimination zone, every single one of you of the blue team has to win this next game.
We had to win all 5 of our matches in order to just draw even with the other team.
The person in the losing team that has the lowest cumulative scores will automatically go into the elimination round.
The team who has the least point from them, a person will be going home today, so I'm not happy about it.
So keep that in mind. All clear? Any questions on that?
No.
I guess we can let Raz tell you what the game is.
Yes, just as Raja anticipated and was hoping for this chance, it is indeed FIFA Street.
All right, so let's get gaming.
Yes.
Go on, do your best and crank it up. Crank it up.
FIFA Street 3 brings to life all the style and attitude of street football. Whether you're after brawn, brains or silky skills, the simple button configuration and analog stick seamlessly provides you with hundreds of different tricks, leaping past defenders, flipping off walls, or performing gravity-defying one-timers to score spectacular goals.
Now what are you waiting for?
I had a strategy in place for picking the opponent matchups. The basic idea was I wanted Santanu versus Shovik because Shovik is really good, so he's probably capable of taking out everyone except Santanu.
Since individually we had good scores, all we had to do was win a match or even draw a match.
Our team is lagging 10 points behind, but these are so scared of us that they are coming to see our game, how we are practicing and all that. They are not practicing themselves. They thought it to be very easy.
I think it's one of the tough game in the sports genre.
So just wait and watch. We'll give our best shot. We're just going to blow them away.
I want to challenge that whole team that 5 guys come on me and I'll play alone. I'll win against you all.
There we go.
Competing with Neeraj was tough for me. Top of that, we had to win all the games in order to be equal on the score level. So, and my match was the first match, so I wanted to start on a winning note.
First up, Neeraj against Debanjan. Neeraj drew first blood, but Debanjan drew level, and the game seesawed back and forth until Debanjan finally managed to get away.
I lost to Debanjan 5-4.
I was nervous in the starting because I have never played FIFA Street on a console.
Rahul seemed to be a quick learner though, unlike Dev Kumar, and he kept racking up the goals almost at will and humiliating Dev Kumar 11-0.
FIFA, I scrambled up and I ended up losing.
It was time for the big match. Shovik took on Shantanu in the battle of FIFA Masters. It was tough, it was tense, but finally Shantanu prevailed 3-2.
My match was with Chirag. He's a kid in front of me.
The two buddies Chirag and Jojo went head-to-head, but it was Jojo who managed to keep his spirits at his score ahead, even as Chirag played catch-up.
I haven't touched the game before. Same goes with Jojo as well.
I'm not a FIFA player and I beat Chirag and I'm so happy.
So, with 4 wins out of 4, the blue team had clawed its way to the brink of breaking even, and it was up to Captain Raja to finish the job.
We were told that we would only be given 2 points per win and no extra points for goals. So we had to win all 5 of our matches in order to just break even, draw even with the other team.
But it was Arjun who raced to a 2-0 lead in 30 seconds.
My brother is smarter than I am, unfortunately, yes.
Tensions reached a fever pitch, and both teams were on tenterhooks as Raja fought tooth and nail to draw level at 2-2. Game on.
In the end, for some reason, I ended up being paired off with my brother. Yeah, ordinarily, I would have been pretty disappointed and probably, gone into a mild depression because I would have known that, okay, damn it, I'm out.
I had a trust on Arjun. He's quite smart, he's skilled, he adapts faster.
Halfway through the match, it was still looking like it could go either way until Arjun pulled something special out of his pocket and in the space of another minute, it was 5-2 Arjun and all over bar the shouting. Raja pulled one back for consolation, but it capped a miserable day for him and his team.
Nice one.
How do you feel you're going into the first elimination round?
It's strange that both the captains ended up losing.
Back it up and let me hear you